Do you know what this is? This is basically a key, and yeah, it breaks up in two, and you can use it to start up a car. But which car? Well, it is the key for this Pagani Huayra BC. Just look at this beast. It is absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Since it's in a tight corner, it is hard for me to film it, but you know what, I'm going to show you a part of the car that I have been waiting to see for a very long time. So today is the first time that I get to show you the interior. So this, you just lift this pin and the door unlocks. Okay, I think it's unlocked, so now I'll just lift it. Okay, wait, okay, yeah, it's unlocked. All right, so it is a kind of heavy because you have to lift it upwards. It is a gullwing door, and just look at that interior. Oh my god, look at all that carbon fiber, titanium, leather. Insanely beautiful interior. And you know what, today is the first chance to get inside a Huayra BC. So I've been in a Huayra, but this one is slightly different. It's a little more blacked out interior. I prefer the silver one because it's just so unique. So you have the drive mode selector here, and there's tons of buttons and switches. Some of them are a little old school style on the steering wheel. So you have buttons here and here as well for turn signals. There's buttons on your left as well, and then there's this, I think that's for the headlights. And yeah, on the door you can see there's a lot of leather. You're going to find Pagani logo everywhere. The dials on the instrument panel, each one of them is special. One of them is RPM for fuel, for the temperature, speed and everything. You have a small digital display in the center, and you can see the BC logo there. Then you have, of course, the paddle shifters. So you have up N and down N. I guess you have two neutrals. Anyway, moving on. So you have the air conditioning vents here. You have some old school style switches here, a pull switch here, but not everything is old school. You have a almost round cornered computer screen here. Then you have some buttons here. These are mostly for the climate control, and I think these are switches as well. I'm not going to pull them too hard. And then you have a knob here, and this is where the key goes, and that's how you start the car. One more very interesting thing about it is this gear stick, because it does have a single clutch system, but the whole gear system is exposed, so you can actually see yourself changing gears. How cool is that? So that's another feature of the Pagani Huayra that I love. Other than that, on the passenger side, you get a slight a little more leather on and some Alcantara, and it's fairly comfortable. Seats are fine, sport seats, and behind you there's nothing much more there. It's just very simple. Part of the sunroof is, of course, opens up with the doors. Now on the roof you have light switches here and the launch control button there. I mean the launch control switch there on the roof, and look at that. I love the design. I love the pins and the pin switches. They're just not existent anymore, so they are a unique thing. And there's no armrest, there's barely any storage space, because of course this is not something made for storage space or anything. So this car is for $5 million, and I have to be very careful when I open the door because I don't want to scratch the car next to me, which is for $10 million. It's a Bugatti Divo, and this is how it looks like when the door is open from the inside. Isn't that special? So I'm going to step outside, show you the rest of the car, and give you a little more details about the specs. But you know what, I'm just going to leave the door open because I want to see just how it looks like, and I kind of don't want to get out of the car, but I have to show you the exterior, and this car is not mine, so I have to exit it. And as you can see, the Pagani logo pops up on the computer screen as well. So this is a very luxurious, very beautiful car. What I love about it even more is that this is all bare carbon fiber. The whole body is bare carbon fiber, and not only that, it's the color as well. The black and purple color combination is sublime. I love dark purple, and this is the perfect shade of purple. So here it is, a purple Pagani. Now the Huayra BC is, of course, a high performance version of the regular Huayra. It's like, you can say, the GT3 RS version of the Huayra model. So it's limited to just 20 cars in the whole world, so that's why it is very, very expensive. Of course, it's also a little different. So you can see it has two flaps on the front. Those are of course for aerodynamics and braking, and you have the really nice headlights. Now the front air splitter is a little longer, air intakes are a little larger, the wings are a little different compared to say a regular Huayra, which is just next to it. So the regular Huayra models are limited to 100 units, like 100 coupes, 100 roadsters. The BC model is limited to just 20, so you can imagine how rare it is. You have louvers on the front fenders, of course, to let the air out when the wheels are spinning. Now if you want to open up the front end and the or the engine bay at the back, you have to open up leather straps, which are hidden now when the doors are closed. So that's another really nice feature of the Pagani. So this is the handle for the engine bay, and of course it locks up just like a suitcase. You have a fixed wing at the back. That's one identifying feature of the BC models. Coming to the rear end, absolutely incredible. Look at that diffuser, look at the exhaust pipe, look at the tail lights. Everything is it's gorgeous. So you have flaps in the back as well. So in total you have 4 flaps in this car, and look at how you can see the whole exhaust system basically from the outside because of how big the grille is. So of course you have a lot of grille, that's of course to let the hot air out when the engine is running. So the engine in this is a 6-liter twin turbo V12 engine, which makes around 764 horsepower. Top speed is close to 240 miles per hour. In comparison, you can see the Huayra is a little different. The diffuser is different, and there's no fixed wing. 0 to 60 time is a little slow, around 3 to 3.2 seconds, which is not a big issue. I'm not going to hate a car because of the slow 0 to 60 time. Anyway, let me know what you think about it, and head on down to the video description for more videos of Paganis, and check out my channel for more videos of McLarens, Bugattis, Koenigsegg's and other cars.